The United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, is a United Nations lead agency on international development, supporting countries and communities as they work to eradicate poverty, reduce inequality, develop leadership skills and institutional capabilities. This has prompted Governor Caleb Mutfwang to establish conversation towards partnership and capacity building for the state.
One of the critical areas we would love to have a partnership with the UNDP is that the quality of personnel we met on ground is very deficient at every strata of governance. So we need to leverage on our relationship with UNDP, maybe within the UNDP system or UN system or even within the international development partnerships. We can be able to have access to such assistance in terms of capacity development. One of the areas we found we need to work on seriously is data. We need to get to manage information, gather statistics generally. We're very deficient in statistics. And so we're having to activate all the agencies, particularly the Bureau of Statistics, and then the Directorate of Research, which is directly under the Governor's office.
Mutfwang expressed willingness to partner on security by retooling the Plateau Peace Building Agency and Operation Rainbow as a precursor to state police.
One of our biggest challenges is security. And we had set the process in motion before Kigali, and now we have taken some concrete steps. We had a law setting up the local militia, which actually is a precursor to the state police we're advocating for. And it had not been functional in the last 8 years. So we're having to bring it back on board. As I'm talking to you, we've just finished the recruitment process. By next week, we're starting the training phase because they have to be trained. And of course, afterwards, we're talking about equipping. We have also the Peace Building Agency, which is also a creation of law, that we're having also to retool and make sure that there's some bit of complement in our operations.
The governor intimated the foreign partners of his premium on women participation by establishing a gender commission. Resident representative of UNDP in Nigeria, Muhammad Yaya, delighted with the areas the governor brought to fore, said the agency is willing to help.
I'm glad you came, and I'm glad you also engaged issues around innovation, leadership, and the discussions we have. Just to tell you, I spoke to our boss, who's also a Nigerian woman called Ahuna Ezinkwano. She was with President Kagame last week at the General Assembly, and they talked again about your mission there and the mission of the governors, and he was very delighted. There are many other areas, so we are with you. I just want you to know, because there are 36 states, we can't be everywhere, but whenever we see a governor who's active, we want to be with you so that you succeed, and especially in the Middle Belt is an area that, North Central as they call it, is an area that has been neglected, I think.
Yaya said the organization is currently working in the police force and will provide data to government to sharpen their policy formulation. This is Pamzi Jamal.